They're going to judge you in the first 10 seconds they meet you, and it doesn't necessarily
Mm,
what you're saying. It's how you're presenting yourself, how you're walking in. I can have the
yeah.
same presence, doesn't matter what I have on, by how I walk into a room. If I walk in like I own the place, people are gonna be like, okay. If I walk in timid, they're gonna be like, okay, what does she have to bring to the table? So I think
Mm.
that's really important as younger people. It's not necessarily that you have to play the game, but you need to be cognizant as to how you're presenting yourself and the audience in which you're talking to.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think personally for me, this was something that it took a long time to learn how to show up, like how to that executive presence. I don't know for the lack of a better word, like that executive presence. What are some symptoms maybe of like how can people know, women in particular, know if they're showing up in a way that works or doesn't work? Are the other symptoms? I'm really not sure, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, I think it's you definitely. I mean, how people are interacting with you is how they're treating you is probably how you're showing up. And I'll just say this, and I think sometimes we have the mentality of, oh, well, we're not invited. I don't care if I'm invited somewhere or not. I'm going to make my own table. Show up, in a manner in which you want to be treated, if that makes sense. For instance, let me give you an example. When you walk in a room, if you're looking to the ground and you're not interacting, they may
Mhm.
not treat you as that. If you're walking in and you walk up to someone and introduce yourself and you have that confidence, they're going to treat you in a different way. Strike up conversations. You never know who and what you can utilize someone and their expertise for. Get to know those individuals. So I do think it's about how we show up. It's always appropriate to, put your best foot forward, no matter if it's somebody you're meeting for the first time or you've known them a long time. But how do we put our best foot forward? And that's executive presence in regards to my shoulders are back, my head up, I'm communicating, I'm looking you in the eye. And I think that's really important. And that's something that we just don't look at as much as we used to.
Yeah, and those are like small, subtle messages that we send. And again, I learned the hard way. But yeah, small, subtle messages that we send the minute we walk into the room, and from eye contact to everything.